Hi, it's Janet Wakeland with remarkablycreated.com. Here are some exciting ideas for you for February's My Paper Pumpkin kit. If you're not familiar with My Paper Pumpkin, it is a monthly subscription that arrives in your mailbox, but what I love about it is there's no obligation and you completely control the subscription right from your own computer in the comfort of your own home. You can take a month off, you can skip 2 or 3 months, you can simply stop it at any time, and again, right from your own computer. The projects in the kit each month are a surprise. You don't know what you're getting every month, but we have great projects in the past. We've done little mini albums, we've done cards. This month, of course, is gift bags. We've done banners, cake toppers, all kinds of fun things, and you can see ideas for those on my blog at remarkablycreated.com if you're interested in seeing past month subscriptions before you subscribe. Let's go ahead and open this kit together that I received so that you can see exactly what is in them and how exciting they are to receive in the mail. So it is this really fun red box that shows up, which that alone makes it really exciting. It's just fun to see Happy Mail in your box. A little card welcoming you or thanking you. Of course, it's wrapped up in pretty tissue. Each month has exclusive stamps that are part of the kit, and these are photopolymer stamps this month. And it has either 1 to 2 ink spots depending on the projects. This one is pistachio pudding, one of our fun in colors. And then each month you have all of the project supplies pre-cut, pre-scored, ready to go. In addition, you have full color instructions and pictures of the projects the way that they were intended to. What's nice about My Paper Pumpkin is that it is perfect if you are a beginning crafter and just looking for something that is a sure bet and quick and easy to assemble. It is also great if you are an experienced crafter looking for something to do in a short amount of time that will satisfy your love of creativity. And then the other thing that's great about them is they're a great jumping off point, as you're going to see with the 5 bags that I'm going to show you that I created. It's a great place to start and then let your imagination and your creativity run wild. So in this month's kit, we have 5 very heavy-duty gusseted bags that have a flat bottom and will stand nicely for you, and they are riveted. So you've got 5 of these really nice bags, and let's see, they are 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches by 3 inches. So that's a really nice size bag to work with. So you have 5 of those. Then you have all of these die cuts. You have all these Bermuda-based circles. We have a couple sets of alphabets, and then we have these little white starbursts that look like our starburst framelits. So you have all of those pieces. And then you have pre-cut ribbon that will work as handles. You have 10 strips of ribbon, lots of little clothespins so that you can hang the greeting or the words that you want to from the bag. And then you have some baker's twine that is part of that, and dimensionals. So let's take a look at the bags that I created as part of the package this month. And I only worked with supplies that were part of the kit because I wanted to show you how versatile these kits can be. So instead of putting a handle on this bag, we went ahead and used the ribbon that would have been for the handle, and we just cut it in diagonals across. Here we created a scallop border using half of the Bermuda-based circles. And then tone on tone, we just used the white starburst and the letters love and the little clothespins to hang it on. And we can put a nice little gift in there for a wedding or a wedding shower. So that's that one. This one here, we dyed the handles, and I'm going to be showing you some of those techniques at the end. We dyed the handles with the pistachio, and we dyed the paper, and we just did baby. And we've got some little squares going on the background of this bag, and I just glued some extra alphabet pieces on, just kind of making it look, you know, like something that would be cute for a baby. So there's that one. This one here has some very faint, subtle stripes that we used with the ink pad. The word wow, just a simple little message. The ribbon here has little dots on it. So you see that one. This one here, we took the Bermuda-based circles and the alphabet, we just flipped around so you can't see the letters and created polka dots. Polka dots are always happy and they always make you smile. And for this one, I tied the ribbon differently. Instead of having the knots on the inside, the knots are on the outside, just for a different look. And then our tag just has a simple little U and then a place to say thank you or happy birthday to you or some other little message on the back. And we did dye our baker's twine on that one. And then this one here, we simply used the leftover after all of the letters were punched out from our alphabets here. We went ahead and used that on the background. We used our Bermuda base circles, and again we flipped the alphabet upside down. Here we just freehand cut leaves, and we made some little flowers. So let's visit some of the techniques that we used on this bag, help you get some ideas. So let's start first with this ribbon here and polka dots. You're going to use a very expensive high-tech stamping tool. It's a pencil. I love working with the rubber erasers. There's a lot of fun possibilities with them. And so you're just going to use it as if it was a stamp, and you're just going to add your little polka dots right to this. The hardest part will be probably trying not to get them too symmetrical. So again, just using an eraser, you're able to add little dots to the background to this, and I'd see if this will show up a little better for you. Oops. So you can see the dots on that, just like that. Now, to change the color of the ribbon, simply laid it down on a piece of paper and just drug the ink spot right across it. And that was how we were able to dye that. And you're going to go over it as many times as you need to make it as dark as you want it to be. And what's nice is the grosgrain ribbon does absorb it. You can leave it dyed only on one side so that if you go to make it, you'll have two-tone ribbon, or you can dye both sides. Again, there's no right or wrong way to do that. And then with the baker's twine, we did the same thing. We just simply went ahead and we just ran the ink spot over it until it was dyed as deep as we wanted it to be. So that's one of the options for you. With our different flowers and things, and let me just grab another one from over here. We went ahead and we took the ink spot direct to the paper. So here with this one. Okay, there we go. And you're going to want to let it dry. Adhesive doesn't stick too good. It'll be damp for a few seconds. So we went ahead and just added ink right to the paper to dye it to the color that we wanted it to be. And here on this bag here, you can see where the ribbon's dyed, and the big circle in the back, if I flipped it over, you'd see the Bermuda Bay, so that was dyed. For this here, let's just real quick show you. This is how we got the leaves for this project right here. Again, just freehand cutting, not worried about it being, too exact or too precise. We wanted it just to kind of have that cute little posy look. So that's how we did those. As far as stamping, you're going to notice that your photopolymer stamps will stain, and as long as you've washed them really good, staining doesn't hurt them. It's not going to transfer the ink to the next project or anything like that, again, as long as you've washed them. And one thing about staining is it does show you that you are using your stamps. I always say that when they're really clean, I'm not doing my job because I haven't taught you how to use your stamps or created the desire in you to use your stamps. So let's go ahead and let's just ink this up by taking the ink spot direct to it. It's a little spot as opposed to a big ink pad, and we'll just ink it up real good. And we'll just take another one of our little dots here, and we'll fold our paper over, give it a really good rub. We'll lift it up, and then I have stamped image. And you have stripes and dots to stamp with this month, so those are two options. And again, that's how we went ahead and we got the dotted background here, and we just layered it all up monochromatically. So that's that project. And then the little flowers that we made. This is the Bermuda Bay circle. You're just going to take a pair of sharp scissors, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to cut this into a pigtail shape or spiral shape. It will look very much like the piece that you can die cut with the Stampin' Up! Big Shot spiral die, but of course this is a small little circle. So you have your little spiral, your little pigtail. And then you're going to want to take something like a little dowel. This happens to be a little circular file, a skewer, and you're just going to want to start to wrap this around. And we'll just get it going. Almost done. Hang with me for a minute. Oops. Untwist it as we go. Okay. And I'll just let it unfurl just a little bit, and I would put adhesive on the little flap here and then just set that on, and then you can glue that on to your project. And I have 3 little flowers on there. And then one of the other things that we did with these projects is one of them has faint stripes on the back, and we took our ink and we simply went direct to the paper, dragging it along to create nice faint stripes across the background. And you're not going to be able to see this real well on here, I can tell that already. So you're going to get stripes across the back of the bag just by taking your ink direct to your paper. And this paper is a little porous, so you may want to go ahead and go over it a few times to make it as dark as you would want it to be. And then one of the other bags, it was a little faint, the baby bag, had little squares on the background, and that was simply created by taking the ink spot and going direct to the bag, pressing it down, and you're going to get that square shape direct on the back of your bag. So lots of fun possibilities and variations just using the contents within the Paper Pumpkin kit. If you're not yet a subscriber to My Paper Pumpkin, if you subscribe by March 31st, Stampin' Up! Will give you a $14.95 free gift. These are 5 of our in-color markers, and these will be able to be used directly on the stamps to decorate and alter your ribbon, to go ahead and draw on your projects, whatever. There's going to be lots of possibilities with these markers, and they do coordinate with Stampin' Up! Product. So these will be a nice gift to have as a brand new subscriber to My Paper Pumpkin. If you visit mypaperpumpkin.com, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then select Janet Wakeland as your demonstrator. I will be able to provide you with great customer service. I have a free initial gift that I give to all of my new subscribers. And of course, then you'll start receiving the next Paper Pumpkin, which will be due March 10th. So if you have any questions, you can always reach me at remarkablycreated.com. And I hope you have fun and you've been inspired with the My Paper Pumpkin ideas this month. Take care and God bless.